All right, so we're back on. We're back on. Holy heifers. All right, we are coming in. What are we doing? We're doing a YouTube live, an IG live, and a Zoom. What? It reminds me of that movie, Many Faces of Eve. If y'all have never seen, highly recommend.
I haven't seen it.
See if I can put this bit up. That way I can actually see what y'all are writing me or not writing me. So the YouTube jaunt had just kicked me. And so now we're back. And I'm going to readjust my crystals and such because I've broadened my horizons. Broadened my horizons here. So we got crystal and candle rhodonite on my left screen for YouTube. And we have got, wow, my brain is blanking right now what crystal this is. So if you know, if you know what crystal this is, pop it in the comments below. I want to say it's a green aventurine, but I don't feel like that's accurate. This is something else. I know it's for your heart chakra. So it's been a day. It's been a day. It's been a day. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous crystal, and I love it so much. All right. Basically, the one who's not going to see any crystal really or candelat is my Zoom over here, but it's all good. My Zoom over here is because if for some reason you go, that way we have it flowing with at least audio and captions. That way we are all on the same page and can understand what's flowing and growing, because yeah, as frequencies raised, so do I don't consent to that. I don't consent to that. 3 different things. I don't consent to that. So you get to choose your story. Okay, my story is this is going to flow and grow and be beautiful and have no issues. And that's what it is. So, but hypothetically, we're covered in 3 freaking angles. 3 freaking angles. Kind of like 2 and 1-ish, but it's all good. It's still 3. So I'm going to see if my shake is ready to be blended yet because it died. And then we're going to begin. Hey, 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 hey.
No more.
I think it's done now.
Okay, no more.
She's like, don't wake up baby Luna.
I don't wanna.
Hi, come with the good soul and kindness. Hello, Zoe. Hello, Jacob. Lovely to see you all. Hopefully it doesn't kick me. YouTube just unkicked me once. We're going to see what happens, but that's all good. So for everyone watching, viewing, I am on right now YouTube Live. I'm also on IG Live. IG Live, I'm on my Ms. Unique 42 Little Baby O.
What?
Profile.
Little baby O.
What is that? Kylian, hello, and Gooby Goob, what is good? Yeah, so get your beverages of choice, non-alcoholic, please, because we're setting intentions, okay? We want a sound mind, and also...
Alcohol bad for you.
Yeah, well, we're not going to get into all that. We're just focusing upon what we're doing. So we're going to do 2 different decks. What am I making? I am making my future, my friend. My future. Good to see you, gamer. All right, this guy's already trying to tilt. Let's stay focused, buddy. Let's stay focused.
What?
My phone was trying to go somewhere. Actually, let's do it like this.
Where would it go?
It would go bop on the floor. We're not going to do that. Okay.
Oh, that.
Earlier I was doing this and I literally almost caught my sleeve on fire because I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, my arm is warm. Why? Well, that's why. But this is tall enough, so like literally, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so my beverage of choice is Living Bio Regenerative Farming Superfoods. What's in your cup? Drop it below. I think she's making a milkshake. Oh yeah, what am I making? Yes, that's what I'm talking about right now. That's what I'm talking about right now. This is a power shake. And when I say power shake, I mean like hella powerhouse shake. So this is a Purium shake, and it has massive amounts of live, living plants, veggies, mushrooms in it. And it's so freaking good. And it's so nutrient dense. My daughter's chit-chatting in the back. They're like, alcohol. No, this is who needs alcohol, right? I do not. That's for sure. I do not.
People who don't know what to do with their lives.
But anyway, so that's what's in my cup. What is in your cup? Your cup is alcohol. I do not recommend, my friend. We are setting intentions for our future. So this is a new moon reading. If you don't know me, what's good? My name is Unique. I am a intuitive practitioner, a shaman, a medium, ethereal medium, certified in Usui Holy Fire Reiki, as well as a trance channeler. No coffee. This is not coffee. I do not do coffee. It looks like it though. No, this flavor is vanilla chai and a dark berry protein. It's so good. So freaking good, I swear. And then I put some mango in it. I got some coconut milk in there. I got some cinnamon. I got some cardamom. I got like, this is so good. A little bit of maple syrup, because maple syrup is great for the antioxidants. Yeah. All organic, of course. Delicioso. Completely. And if you want to learn more about this, check out my pages, because I got plenty of information on it. Also, feel free to DM me afterwards, because literally, yeah, this is not really the focus upon it, but it just happens to be here because my alarm went off and I'm like, let me get a shake. Dang, you got my whole fridge and that shit. Exactly. Do you know in here how, like, it's so nutrient dense? When I first started drinking these, I'm on my day, I think this is my 72, day 72 or 72nd. I guess that's how you say it properly. 72nd. Yeah, 72nd. It's late night. I know, right? I'm dyslexic too, so 72nd.
Whatever it is.
That is, yeah, it's got protein in here. Yep. So 72nd day of my 90-day ULT. A ULT is an ultimate lifestyle transformation, but to me it's so much deeper because of the work that I do dealing with different ethereal realms, because I am a medium and all these things. So it's like I can feel it. It's a cellular rebirth is what I am doing and experiencing, and it's like freaking amazing. I love it so much. I highly recommend. And there's so many things. It helps to cleanse your gut from glyphosate. It helps to amplify your microbiome. Like, we can get all sciencey. That was not my intention for this call, but it is what it is, dear. It is what it is. But yeah, it's all organic, all natural, all vegan, plant protein. Like, it's delicious as well. Yeah, it's delicious. Yeah, Joshua, legit. You'll have to DM me, brother, and I'll hook you up, because I tell you. Literally tell you.
She'll give me
Yeah.
$50 gift card. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yep. You can get a free $50 gift card towards whatever you got going on, your first purchase, or if it's over a certain amount, you get 25% off your whole bit. So, yeah, definitely. And I'll speak one more bit as far as the protein, because you mentioned protein. We do also have, it's called our Super Amino 23, and it literally breaks down. Your kidneys don't even have to digest anything. It breaks down within your muscles within 23 minutes. That's why it's called Super Amino 23. Literally, I can't even, like, it's so good. It's been helping my nan. She's 91. She's literally going through an aggressive lymphoma right now. Thankfully, it's in remission. I'm grateful. and I am her doctor basically, but she does have an oncologist and everything else. But I'm also a health coach, an herbalist, I'm a wellness coach, and I am, oh, yo, check this out. Okay, so this happened this morning, this rising. Soul GG in the house. I'm so excited to take on that title. I am a GG, by the way. I have 4 children of my own, and then my daughter has her daughter, so I am a GG. I know, mind blowing. All these things, okay, all these things. But all that being said, we're gonna get into it. Are you ready? If not, bye. If you are, let's go. All right, so we got 2 decks. First deck is Herbal Astrology. Herbal Astrology. Yes, literally. And also, Which is Familiar every day. So Which is Familiar is by Deborah Blake, art by Elizabeth Alba. These will be linked in the replay of this. If you hear me belching and you're new here, understand it's not to be rude. It's literally part of how I cleanse the space and all these things. And this is part of it. Literally cleansing energies, alchemizing in real time. It is a whole, what do I say? Kit, bang, caboodle. I don't even know, but it's like whatever that is. I know she's my child over there. She's like,
I'm just playing Sims.
She's playing The Sims. Yep, she's in her own world. All right, the Herbal Astrology Oracle deck is by Adriana Ayales. I'm pronouncing her last name incorrectly. I already know. Artwork by Josephine Clerks. And literally, both of these we're going to get to, but they'll be linked below. All right, so Joshua, you want to elaborate? What do I mean? Because I said a lot. And this is my natural energetic
That's how
state.
I feel when I stream.
And it is, what is the time? I don't know. It is 12:28 a.m. Oh, by spirits. Yeah. All right. So clearly you're guided here for a reason. Somebody's trying to possibly talk to you. It is what it is. We have our souls. Yeah. We are, this is how I think, feel, believe, and know in my own life. Because we create our reality, all these things. Good mud. I don't know what that means, but I'm straight. So basically, this is what it is. You can, yeah, it's like people transition on all these things. Yeah, exactly. What do I believe in? Okay, so what I know, because of my own experiences, I know that we are infinite, immortal, spiritual beings living a human-bodied experience. So there's a rapper who discussed about this, and I cannot remember his name because my one brother told me about him, and I was like, yes, like, I want to dive deeper. But I did see it. No, it's not a religion. So I am not religious. I am spiritual because we are all spirits. We all have a soul, but I'm not religious. Props to whomever's religion they want to be in, but to me, it's just separation. Religion is separation. So where was my focus? Yes. So we're all infinite, immortal, spiritual beings living a human-bodied experience. And we are, if you stop breathing, okay? If you stop breathing for 4 minutes, the first thing, like, your heart doesn't stop. Your brain continues to work. All your organs function. They don't shut down. You literally, the first thing to go is you lose your consciousness. So you can let that sink in a bit. You lose your consciousness is the first thing. Yeah, it's the first thing to go is your consciousness. So what are we breathing in when we just stop and like... What are we breathing in? It's not air. It's not oxygen. That's what we've been told. They like to tell stories in your vision. That's why it's television. Tell lies to your vision. I don't watch that. Don't watch TV. It's not for me. I will listen to podcasts and all these other things, and I will stream because I'm streaming my truth, but I will not watch TV.
Well, you watch K-pop, you know.
If my kids are like, Mom, you should really watch this regarding a movie, and I'm guided, that's different. But as far as television with like the news, none of that. That's not for me. That's not for me. To each their own, but I just don't have time, space, energy for any of that business. So yeah, no. Yeah, it's photosynthesis. Exactly. We are breathing in consciousness. And then when we stop breathing, to a period of time, we go unconscious. We don't die. Yeah, and then even when you do die, you're not truly dying. Like if you've ever heard of NDEs, all these things from different series that I had watched on TV when I did watch Netflix and such, because there was a time and place. The OA, fucking phenomenal. The altered carbon, fucking phenomenal. Like there's so many different things. And then another reason that I stopped watching television is one, because of all the malarkey bits, okay? And then two is for me, because of the gifts that I have, that I am a medium, that I am a trans-channeler, that I do connect with ethereal realms and all that stuff like that, like our cats, dogs, whatever animals, they see other things, they can hear other things, they can see other entities, energies, frequencies, other colors. Like literally a raven, if you're not aware, a raven is not actually black, it's fucking rainbow. But our eyes, we do not hold the capacity in this human vessel to literally see the frequencies of the color spectrum, because there's so many colors in the spectrum. Like in the color spectrum, so many colors. Yeah, so what happens when you die? Okay, yeah. So when you die, your physical body remains, okay, because you are your consciousness.
I don't know.
You are your consciousness. So the same thing is like if you don't breathe in the consciousness for 4 minutes or whatever, you're going to pass out. Maybe some sooner than others, depending on whatever. It's the same thing as when you sleep. You astral project. If you ever seen, again, when I did watch things.
Was it Men in Black?
No, but that's a different. That's a different loophole, Men in Black, because aliens are coming. We are already aliens. All these things. We're not gonna get into that one. We're gonna pin that. Okay, so when you are sleeping, you're astral projecting. If you ever seen Doctor Strange, that's my soul brother. If you've ever seen Doctor Strange, you are semi-aware. If you haven't, like, I highly recommend you go and watch that, because there's so much good nuggets in there, and they put so much truth in front of us, literally right in front of our eyes on like a silver fucking platter. But if we're not aware, you're not going to catch it. You're not going to catch it, and you're not going to know. And that's the whole fucked up part that they love, because they like to just be like, bro, we done told you. But like a lot of humans are so programmed, they don't catch it. They're not aware. They're not awake. With your programming of your food, this is why this comes into play, and it's so freaking important. Okay, this is cleansing your gut, cleansing your microbiome, cleansing all those programmed malarkey bits that have literally been within your vessel since you were like born, and even before you were born, because this is generational. This gets stuck within your DNA, all of these things. Do I have superpowers? Yeah, brother, we all have superpowers. It's just if you tap the fuck in or not. That's what it is. You gotta tap in, but it takes work. It's not just like, I'm tapped. No, it don't work like that. You get to put in the practice, just like you would if you're playing soccer, football, basketball, golf, whatever. You put the practice into play for you to know how to truly play. That's what it is. Exactly. Yep. So this, my powerhouse power shake, literally helps me with my superpowers, like dead ass. It helps me. And if I am not drinking it, then I feel like not in my tip top best. Mainly because where it's farmed, it's bioregenerative farming. Our soil, if you have heard or if you have not heard, there's a lot going on with our soil, because whatever you want to call them, what is up, Fargon, somebody on my IG, if you are not aware, there's soil issues. Can I fly? Yeah, we all fly at nighttime, astral projection. That's what I'm saying. Yes, Yes. We are all Doctor Strange and all these things. But if you remember, whatever you're putting in your body, literally what you're putting in your body, you're feeding your cells your DNA. So if you are not intaking the proper nutrients, then you're just kind of like trying to shove a freaking Lego in a toaster. Like, it's not going to go in there. It's not going to go in at all.
Try it.
What do you say? Try it?
Do not try it.
Do not try what?
Shoving a Lego in a toaster.
Oh, I was like, this don't just popped up. It said add a Q&A sticker or something up there. I don't know how to do it. It popped up and it said try it, and you were like, try it. And I was like, are you on my live, bro? Like, I didn't know what was happening.
No, I'm not on your
no, she's playing Sims right now.
Yeah, I'm on my own little one.
But yeah, these literally help to keep my frequencies higher, and I was divinely guided into these frequencies because of the soil. So I've been vegan for literally 7+ years, gluten-free, all these things. And even though things say organic around here, I live in Pennsylvania, literally in the US, it's the soil, like, it's contaminated with freaking glyphosate. Glyphosate is Roundup chemicals. So they're like spraying pesticides on all of these foods that we eat, this produce. And then if there's, say, an organic farm here, but there's like some other don over here who's using the glyphosate and the wind blows, it can still go over and get on that good organic produce over here.
That's why we have greenhouses.
Yeah, I mean, if you're farming properly and you're really, truly ethical about it, you're not going to have any issues. But it's like, to get that quality, and then everything that they put in these to get that quality is just like, it would take me a long time to do all that. And this literally, like, they manufacture these. They grow all of the herbs, all of the plants. Everything is bioregenerative farming. So the soil is beautiful and is not effed with, basically. And then they process and dry them at the proper temps and everything like that to get the most nutrients out of them. And I kid you not, when I first started drinking these, I could only drink half. And I felt so full because my body was like, not used to getting all of the actual nutrients I should be having. Like, we as a human species should be having at least 30 different plants a week. And I would have never guessed that I was malnourished in being vegan and eating the things I eat and all these things. And I was, which is crazy. But being able to drink these shakes now and taking my super aminos and my biomedic for my gut microbiome, it's literally helped so much because I feel so much better. Like, I literally am still having energy, and it's getting probably close to 1 a.m. or whatever the time is, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I highly recommend, but again, it just comes out where it comes out. Yeah. So the main focus in this session is to place intentions upon our new moon.
What is this, food? What?
Placing intentions for the new moon. And then also whatever channel messages come through. And then we're going to do card pulls. So you can think about your intentions. We're going to set them at the end. And I'm just going to place an intention upon this reading that whomever is meant to find it does find it. Whomever is requesting and seeking any value that I can offer within this offering of this session, of this reading, that they find it magically, because everything is magic anyway. We are fucking magical beings, and we all have fucking superpowers. So yes, definitely.
Sparkly unicorn. Oh no, that's why I got off of what you said. I'm sorry.
Yep, we're all sparkly unicorns.
Oh, sorry.
But legit though.
He's still up. Oh no, I probably get it.
Alrighty. So I also do light language. And if you're here, you're soul guided you here. If you do not wish to partake in any of these things, bye. No harm feelings, but do understand you were guided here for purpose, for reasoning. What is good? Crochet. Yeah, so just setting intentions, like I said, any and all energy entities, frequencies that are meant to be here, allowing all others to be transmuted and alchemized, and you are just not welcome in this space. And so it is. Italiano colopio seria mayoto seria ne biaman loyono kuata etere semeano yolon kotoyowa etere semealiono koyoto salkotoma payano sioto shirikatime piano yono salkotoma palayono yateasa etepere semeano koyoto salkotoma palayono yata ete semeano yoto salkotoma palayono yate shapiano koyota ete palayono koyoto sioto Eterese te mealeono kolapion kayana, siete yashamayanto kolomeon kotio. Alrighty.
It still looks. Why you look?
I'm gonna just pull one more incense out, and then we're gonna get to it. We're gonna do a rose sandalwood.
You're eating a rose petal?
No, sweetheart, I am gonna light another incense then. No.
Won't be the first time.
Yeah, you can eat rose petals, by the way. Rose petals are, we're gonna do familiars first because sometimes it just goes quicker. And I'm gonna push this back because it looks like it moved again. Do my best to not burn myself. Just probably pull the decks out now first, and then I will do whatever else here. There's one. And these are both considered oracle decks, so these are not tarot cards, just FYI.
Oh, I can't even place it.
Okay, so I'll leave these over here. And we're gonna do these. I don't believe, I literally went through this last time. I don't believe they do reverse. But I will do reverse. So basically, if it is reverse, it's basically due to the fact that it's something that you're struggling with, or you would like clarity in, or you could use assistance in. So if for some reason, whatever the cards may be, and they are reversed in whichever deck, that's basically what it is. I do accept and allow for reverse cards just because it does give more clarity and all these things. So just gonna go through and shuffle. Angels, guides, loved ones, we are seeking messages for the collective at this time.
What is the collective?
Whoever is guided to this video recording.
I can make my own table. I don't need a preset.
Alright, so asking for guidance and clarity towards anything that may assist us during this time of this new moon.
I want to do this.
And they're telling me one and done. So just gonna keep that there. And the first one and the only card that I have from this deck is
Oh, that's a
upright,
crystal.
which is water, the number 3, and frog. So this is what the card looks like.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Beautiful, beautiful imagery.
There's no light in the bathroom? I forgot light in the... No, I'll do like that.
All right, and right off the top, what is good? Quam Shady. Right off the top, I'm noticing this figure, this woman in the back. And with this, I just get vibes and frequencies of renewal and rebirthing. And of course, sacred geometry. So when you have a beginning of any kind of anything, you get to have the appropriate geometry. Everything is math. This entire life matrix is math. Cleansing so much for the collective. Cleansing so much. Everything is math. So literally, I know, it's like so much is coming in now. They're like, oh, you're playing. We're so here for it. Okay. So I'm going to do my best to speak as fast as I can because literally I'm just getting like massive awareness into all of this. So it's an equation, right? This is an equation of sacred geometry to be able to see me, see you, be on the screen, material things, me holding this card. Nothing is actually physical. Everything is energetics. Yet, for us to see, smell, all these things, it gets to be an appropriate, precise, delicate, geometric pattern to have resonance to us. But it's through vision and also hearing sound frequencies as you hear my voice and all of these things. And it's a flow, and that's literally the flow of the waterfall coming down from the cards. It's literally a flow. We are in our bodies, we literally are at least 90% water. At least 90% water. And Mama Gaia, if you look at her as a whole planet, space, whatever you may believe, she is literally covered in water. There's no mistake that we are water, she is water. And I've spoken about this a few times on different platforms, all these things. And it's just solid truth, so I will say it again. We hold memory within our molecular cells. Mama Gaia holds memory with her molecular cells. And these cells I speak of are the water molecules within the water. The molecules within water. We are connected. We are one. There is no mistake. No coincidences. All is happening. All is happening in divine guidance. And you are literally part of that creation. You are part of that water, of that memory. When you ever get a feeling of deja vu, you're just like, damn, like I was just doing this. And you feel like you weren't, but then you feel like you did. And then the harder you think about it, the more it like dissipates. It's just kind of like gone. Key tip, if you ever have deja vu, you let it flow and you just breathe. And just think to yourself, damn, this is really cool, or just pay slight attention, but not a lot, because you put too much focus on it, it creates resistance, which pushes it away. Anything that you place anything that you place resistance upon is going to push it away. When you just stand in your truth, stand in your knowing of who the fuck you are, your frequencies of being happy, or if you're angry, or whatever your frequency is, and you just truly stay within that, then that'll be easier. The clarity will be there. The understanding, understanding, and overstanding will begin to be there. And then you get to implement the trust. I trust. I know. I dive within myself for answers, not without. Because I hold all the answers. Everything I need is already inside of me. Because I am whole, I am complete, I am enough, I am valued, I am worthy, just as I am. Massive, massive things coming through presently. And this card holds massive amounts of transmutation and alchemic energies, because the frog, how do frogs come about?
Ribbit.
You can comment below if you're watching the replay or if you're live, whatever. How do frogs come about? They're literally born underwater, right, as a tadpole. They know nothing of breathing air. Nothing of breathing air. They know nothing about having legs, because they just are like little fishies swimming. I don't know what they eat underwater, but it's literally a whole nother world.
I think they eat algae.
Yeah, probably algae and maybe little like mini tiny bugs or something.
Well, they're frogs, they eat bugs.
But I mean, like, when they're tadpoles.
Oh, they eat the molecules.
Yeah, water molecules.
No, the
protein molecules.
It's the other word for bacteria, but it's like little tiny.
Yeah, bacteria. It could be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't trust me, do your research.
If you know, comment below. Yeah, always do your research, regardless of whatever we're saying, whatever I'm saying. My daughter's in the background chit-chatting. Yeah.
We love chit-chatting at random points in time.
Mm-hmm. But they know nothing of the upper world. They know nothing, literally. But they just fucking trust. And they know so deeply, because they have done the same thing generationally. Lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, just trusting and knowing that I'm just swimming. I'm just doing what I get and need to be doing in this moment in time space. But I know, I fucking know that there's so much more for me. They feel it within their cells, within their vessel. And they may not fully know, or they may tell each other stories about when you get older, you will have legs. I don't know. I don't speak tadpole, so I couldn't tell you.
Or does she? No.
I mean, I could tap in one day and see, but I've never done that yet. So who knows? Who knows? Can't say never, right? To my awareness in my present state, they hypothetically do not know there's a whole nother world above. That they're going to have fucking legs. Grow the legs. They're going to grow the legs. Their tail is going to fall the fuck off. They're going to breathe in air.
Or that they're going to have children in the future.
Yeah, or they're going to possibly have children in the future. Don't know either.
I don't know, I'm just here.
But all these things that they're going to hop. And if they're like those frogs with like the super long tongue sticky, I don't know if all of them are like that, but who knows. They're going to go and eat flies and whatever else that they eat, because I really do not know enough about a frog. I just know that they're literally a symbol of massive alchemical change. And wherever you are in your now, time, space, reality, dimension, multiverse of your choice, understand, because we're in a new moon And we're literally in October. We are more than halfway through the year of 2025. Year of the snake, year of shedding skins and everything else. And I said it before in a different Ascension video. This year is going to feel like 10 years wrapped in one.
100% agree with that.
So I don't need to fully know you. I already know you have been through a massive amount of fucking shit already this year. Okay? And right now, in the time, space, reality dimension that you're in, your tail is about to fall off if it hasn't already. You're starting to grow extra limbs that you didn't even know you could. And you're getting ready to feel like fucking suffocated. That's basically how you could feel right now. You could feel massively suffocating, like you cannot breathe. Like you cannot breathe. And it's just your consciousness fucking elevating. You are elevating. Your frequencies are getting higher. Your vibrations are getting higher. This is all point and purpose. And once you let the fuck go of whatever control you're holding on for fucking dear life and trying to squeeze the fuck out of it, just fucking let it go. So many fucking doors, windows, spaces, places are going to open for you. I promise you this. So many places and spaces are going to open.
What is that oil lamp?
I can only imagine how a tadpole could possibly feel literally going through a physical transmutation from a tadpole into a freaking frog. I'm pretty sure that's gotta fucking hurt or like feel some sorts of fucking weird, like, and I will be Googling this because now my brain's just trying to think about shit. But they could also go and do like a caterpillar. A caterpillar goes into a chrysalis and they literally fucking die. They die. And then they are literally reborn into a beautiful, phenomenal butterfly that can fly. That can fly, that has wings, has beautiful fucking colors, because caterpillars are cute and all, don't get me wrong, but some of them just think like, bro, how the fuck do you go from this to this? What the fuck are you doing there? They die. They fucking die. Just like you are gonna fucking die. Metaphysically speaking, do not get it twisted, okay? Metaphysically speaking. And I say this because earlier this year in February, I literally went through a massive cellular rebirth. I felt like I was physically fucking dying. I was like, bro, I don't know. But then I knew. I can't even be like, oh, I don't know. Because, I fucking know. And my angels know I know. So I can't ever say, I don't know what is going on. I just feel so fucking hard. No, I know. I know what the fuck is going on. And I decided, like, I chose this shit. This is why the fuck I do what I do. I do it so you don't have to. So you can learn and grow from me and my experiences, so you can have less trauma, less drama from your baby mama, whoever the fuck, it doesn't even matter. It all has to do with your energetic frequencies. If you're like, oh, like, if you're really for the fucking trauma and drama, you're not going to be on this live recording, whatever. You're not going to be here unless your soul's like, we fucking done. We're not doing this shit anymore. We're done. We're elevating. We're going way the fuck up. Like, we're going to wake the fuck up real fucking quick. These are fucking activations. These are lives, yes, but these are fucking soul activations. Every time I do a live, every time I do a TikTok, a YouTube short, whatever the fuck, these are activations for your soul. And why you get drawn here is because your soul is answering the fucking call. I put the call out, I put the pin out, put the intention out, and fucking answer. And if you're here, your soul's fucking answering for you. You get to wake up. Or you can just, bye. Pop in, pop out. All good. But just the fact of you even being here, even popping in slightly, it's a resonant. And it may take time to build up, just like it took me time to build up drinking my shakes. Yeah. Literally me drinking my shakes. When I first drank however much, like right now I drank about half at the moment, and I do get to go potty very quickly, take a potty break. But I could only drink not even that much, and I felt so full. And then I felt sick because I was so full. Now I can pretty much drink the whole thing. I still drink like half, and then I'll do like 10 minutes maybe, and then drink the other half. Or if I'm really hungry, I can chug the whole thing. That's just what it is. But I had to develop the tolerance to be able to do so. So you pop it in, pop it out. It's literally because you're building up the tolerance to handle and be around all of these fucking energies, because these energies don't play. They don't play. Yes, this is a game. Yes, this is the Matrix. This is all of these things. But these energies are fucking real. And they have purpose. And I'm fully fucking in my divine purpose. Like, fully fucking focused. Like, point blank period. Fully focused. And I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna, like, I don't know if I can, maybe I'll leave the card here for a second, but I get to use the lavatory so bad because I can't hold it anymore.
With the lavatory.
That's lovely. I'll BRB, but that's where we're at. So you can take a mini mission, whatever the freak you call it, break. I'm gonna go pop in the lavatory and come back and pop back in. You can get a drink, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. I will BRB. Ah! My child. Okay.
I'm gonna just peek over. I'm not stopping. I'm just looking. We got, what is that? Is that YouTube? I think that's YouTube. And then you got Instagram. Instagram and YouTube. She's been streaming for 47 minutes? No. That's tripping. How many minutes on here? It doesn't tell you. That's Instagram. I think that is YouTube. I don't know. I only Twitch stream. I'll unplug this.
Alright, so I am back. Hello.
Okay, I won't be over there anymore. For now. That's my child.
Alright, so back on the YouTube stream. Have been with the IG stream, and the Zoom stream came back on too. So
I'm just gonna play my music.
please don't play anything. You said you're playing your music, like that you created.
Are you gonna copyright if I play Huntrix?
Yeah.
It's quiet.
I'd rather not risk it.
But you doing all that is not copyrighted.
What am I doing? I'm speaking my own bits.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to play music in the background. I don't want them copyrighting me, because then they're gonna mute it, and then people are not gonna be able to hear.
You might be on May's Landing.
I'm not. It did try to have me on that, because it kicked me off of Derek's, and then it put me back on. So I don't even know.
See, when this happens, I turn off auto reconnect.
Yeah, I don't know which. I don't know.
Whose Wi-Fi is called Bad Wolf?
Don't know. All right, so we're back. We're back. We've been here, and we've been here-ish. So, we're speaking upon the frog. And I said all these things, okay? I said all these things, and I didn't even read it, even look at the book yet. So now we're going to look at the book. We're going to look at the book and see, and then also threes. So threes is like past, present, future, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the Trinity, 3, okay?
What?
We're going to look at the book and see what the book says. I'll probably leave this right here for now so you can kind of see it. And we're going to look at the book. And this book is different and different. It's not like alphabetical order or anything like that. It has its own everything here.
It's just fancy. I think you're fancy. I think you're very fancy. You're not very fancy.
So 81. 81 could be significant. My neck right now.
You feel my pain.
Lovely. Alright, so 81. Here we go. And this is Oracle. This is why I'm reading it. But we did just go over a whole thing. So I guess this is going to be part 2 for some spaces and places of this session. All good. IG, I think we're here. We're here. So. Alright. I feel like it's kindergarten story time, you know. Okay. The frog. The frog is an amphibian that lives in and out of the water at various phases. It is best known for the dramatic changes it goes through during its life cycle, starting as an egg laid underwater, then becoming a tadpole with gills and a long tail. Literally just spoke upon this, but it's all good. Eventually, it goes through a middle phase where it grows legs and lungs and the gills and where the gills and tail disappear. The adult transformed frog lives on land, although it spends its time in water and symbolizes metamorphosis. Yeah, that's literally what's happening. So it's a massive, like we already discussed, rebirthing, and now metamorphosis, alchemical transformation that's happening in real time, like right freaking round. Right round. Right round. The divination. This card is an indication that changes are coming or you're in the midst of them already. Like I said, you could literally be like growing limbs, dropping tails, your gills disappearing. Like there's so many different things.
That's scary.
They are inevitable. Oh, let's take a moment in that. So, and I've spoken about this before in a different video. So Mama Gaia is shifting. Like she's shifting the fuck out of herself. Like these solar flares that we're getting are different energetic frequencies. If corona holes are facing the sun, are facing us, the corona holes in the sun are facing us or not facing us, everything is changing. The ionosphere, like it is such transformative energies and frequencies that are literally on her, where we inhabit Mama Gaia, this physical plane of existence on Mother Earth. on Mama Gaia. This right here, she is changing. So, like I said earlier, this year feels like 10 years in one, and we're more than halfway through now. So we've had all of this craziness. What is up? Hello. We've had all this craziness be happening, okay? All this breaking the fuck down in the beginning of this year. And now we're beginning to climb. Like, if you think of it as a coaster, okay? You're kind of like, you're literally like, you're down here, okay? And you're getting ready to go up. And it's this fucking steep ass hill going up. That's literally what's happening. And you hear like the clankety clank clank, and you're just holding on, and you're just like fully back, like prepping, because you're fucking climbing. That is what's happening. And you can either do, I don't know how many examples that's going to be splattered out, but what I'm going to say. So you can either A, hold the fuck on for dear life and just pray that like everything is smooth sailing. 2, you can just pass the fuck out, and then you won't be present. And then you're just going to be like, I don't know what the F happened. This is all too much for me. Massive overwhelmment. Or 3, put your fucking hands up and get ready for that crazy ass drop, because you know it's fucking good and amazing, and like the thrill is beautiful after the climb. In all of those scenarios, you are still going the fuck up the hill. You are still fucking going up to clankety clank, like point blank period. You can't stop. They can't be like, yeah, I'm gonna get off here. No, bro. You're just strapped the fuck in, and you're gonna do whatever your body and your mentality has prepped you to do. This is why somatics is so fucking important. If you don't know anything about somatics, please start doing your research. Please DM me after this session, or comment below, whatever you feel called to do. Please check out my website, check out my offerings. I would love to help and coach you. If you are not putting in the work in telling your body, literally processing these emotions that come up when they do, doing the somatic work with your nervous system, ingraining that you are safe, ingraining that you are okay, ingraining that you are worthy, valued, whole, complete, all of these things. If you are not ingraining these into your cellular structures of your physical vessel, you're going to be possibly 2 of the 3. And it's probably not going to be the one that you want to be. I mean, you're going to be 1 of the 3 regardless. But it might not be the one that you want to be. And quite personally, I want to be this one. Hands the fuck up. Woo! I want to be that one. I do not want to be the one who passes the fuck out and just, like, no. That's not me. That's not me. That's not my focus. I also do not want to be the one crying and screaming, let me off! Let me off! I can't take it anymore! Or there's another one, there's the 4th one, puking their fucking brains out everywhere. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's not me either. I'm the fucking one. I'm the one. Hands up. My feet are probably literally like underneath that little bar john, like with my toes under there, like holding on tight, like, yeah, we're holding on to the bottom because we're rooted, but we're like, yeah, woo, yeah,
That's
woo,
how it was
yeah.
I
Like,
almost fell out the one ride.
Oh, Malanta. Yeah, literally.
It's the new twist. It's the red Twizzler thing that they had. It's where you go 360 all around. I was slipping up, and I had to like.
Yeah. So whichever one are you, drop it below in the comments, because I want to fucking hear a no. I would love to hear a no. Which one are you? A, B, C, or D? So A is you basically pass the fuck out. B is you're screaming and crying bloody murder. C is your hands are the fuck up. Or D, you're puking your brains out. those are your options. A, B, C, D. Comment below. Okay? All right. With all that being said, you are still going up the hill. You're still having the clankety clank. So this is where, if you have not done it already, which you should have been doing it already, but if you haven't, I am here. You still have time. There is still options. The window is getting smaller because the time is now. All divinely guided. All fucking divinely guided. You are here for purpose. You are here for reason. You are here to expand and grow and unveil your truth within self.
I know, I'm sorry.
If you have not by now, and if you are wishing for any more intimate one-on-one guidance throughout any of these things, again, DM below, or wow, no, this is how I'm getting tired. So you either DM me or you comment below. Okay, you could just DM or comment the word grow. Okay, and that way I can help you. You can also check out my offerings on my website, all these things. But continuing and moving on. Your nervous system. You want to be able to hold, to be able to do this, you got to go through almost passing the fuck out, crying your brains out to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Possibly also puking, depending upon whatever you're releasing. If you have a lot of throat chakra blockages, purging. Purging could be a massive thing for you. All that being said, you get to decide where the fuck you're going, what you want, what you consent to. If you haven't seen my video on consent, shoo, you're gonna want to. Talking about multiverses, what you consent to being true. So important, because we're literally in a spiritual warfare, daily internal spiritual warfare. You get to decide what you consent upon consumption. Consumption being your sight, your taste, your smell, your hearing, all your clairs. List goes on and on. Check out that video. It's definitely very helpful. It helped me so much. All right, so moving on. They are inevitable. So that was this whole tangent. They are inevitable. You get to strap in. You get to nourish your physical vessel. You get to cleanse your vessel. You get to take care of you unapologetically as fuck. Because if you cannot breathe, inhale consciousness, you cannot be mindful, awake, and present to be able to help any other who is perhaps struggling with their consciousness.
Oh, that's who it is? When you say breathing in consciousness, I was thinking of the guy who says breathing in that good ass air.
That's not who I'm talking about.
No, I was thinking about that
Okay.
when you were saying consciousness.
My daughter in the back. She's still here.
Obviously.
So all of these things, I semi-lost where I was, but it's all good. You get to choose. You get to decide where you're going, where you're flowing. And you can either do it in ease or chaos. If you thrive in chaos, that's probably where you'll be. But you get to have the option and choose to not consent to chaos. You can say, I consent to ease and flow and grace. in balance, in unconditional love. As I venture into what is next for me. And something along the lines of that.
Something is beeping.
Alright. They are inevitable, so you should probably just try and go with the flow as gracefully as possible. Yep. Metamorphosis isn't always a comfortable process, but in the end result will be worth it. Maybe the changes aren't huge, but they are probably important. So you should pay attention to what's going on. Always paying attention, but then be mindful and aware of what you are paying your attention to.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, Aaliyah.
I think the thing in the basement's beeping.
No, it's not.
That's the only thing I could think that's beeping.
No, it's probably something of Derek's.
I don't know.
Alright, so message. We resist change because it is scary to go from the familiar and comfortable to something new. So our brains, they literally fucking run from uncomfortability, if that's what you want to call it. Your brain would rather be comfort in a loop of depression or whatever that may be versus stepping into a new space of grace and growth and tranquility and ease and all of these things. Everything that's basically good for you, if you are not used to it, if that is not your norm, your brain will psych you the fuck out, so you run. Literally, I kid you not, so you run from these things. And that's the programming. That's the malarkey bits. That's what they, the resistance, want you to be doing. They want you to stay weak, to stay asleep, to not be aware and awake. We don't got time for that malarkey. It's been too long. Been too long. Alright. We resist change because it is scary to go from the familiar and comfortable to something new. But there is no growth without change. If you have been hanging on to the past or to things that no longer work for you, be that jobs, relationship, beliefs, behavior patterns, now may be the time to embrace change and allow yourself to transform into someone different. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, just whether the metamorphosis will be a change for the better. What areas of your life need frog magic? It's a good think. It's a good think. What areas are you attempting to change? What areas are you allowing others to have influence upon your thoughts, which then in turn changes to frequency patterns? What are they? I invite you to journal upon these and gain clarity in what it is that you're wishing for, that your focus is upon, and that you truly, what is up, Rishi, whatever you're wishing upon to be true for you, write it down. Make a petition, declaration, whatever you so choose. You just get a piece of paper and you write it down. If you want to be all like fancy schmancy, by all means. If you just want to write it on a piece of paper, and you could do a few things with it. You could bury it, you could burn it, and you could potentially just tear it up into itty bitty pieces. But personally, I like to burn my petitions because you're literally taking them from your mental space. You're putting them on a tangible space of ink to paper or whatever you're using, usually ink to paper. And then you're taking that and you're lighting it on fire. So you're putting those elements of paper and whatever you're using to write with, and then you're also alchemizing them into another element, which is fire. And also air element got to be infused with that as well. So the only supposedly missing element with that is water. You have earth, air, water, I guess sun as well, or light. Earth, water, fire, air. Yeah, I'm getting tired now, so I'm going to keep wrapping this up here. Top was hello, my husband, feelings for me. Okay, I don't fully understand that, but you can elaborate on that if you wish. Top was Winnie. Yeah, so when I start getting like this, I'm going to be going soon because, yeah, it is what it is. Even though we only did one card, like so much came through, and cards are just a tool. So, yeah. So back with the message. All right, we resist change because it is scary to go from the familiar. From the familiar and comfortable to something new. But there is no growth without change. If you have been hanging on to the past or things that no longer work for you, jobs, relationships, beliefs, behavioral patterns, now may be the time to embrace change and allow yourself to transform into someone different. It's literally what's happening right now. Can you tell me what my husband's feelings for me? You can DM me and we can discuss that, and if you would want a private one-on-one session with me, we could totally do that. Presently right now I am doing a reading, so we're not going to get into that presently. But what I would recommend and suggest is deep diving within yourself to find the answers. Okay, so what is it? Yeah, now may be the time to embrace change and allow yourself to transform into someone different. So just that question, and then this, where I am in the placement, that could be your answer right there. You get to trust in your knowing and all these things. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, just whether the metamorphosis will be a change for the better. What areas in your life need frog magic? So what areas basically are calling to you for change? What is something that is not bringing you joy, that is not making you excited, that is not having you jumping up and getting out of bed the next rising? Like if you're dreading getting up, if you're dreading going into work, if you're dreading coming home, whatever these feelings are, if that's what you're feeling, then something is out of alignment. One of your chakras is out of alignment. Young Gunna, what's good? Something is out of alignment, and it's up to you to figure out which chakra is out of alignment. And then after you figure that out, to just let go of whatever is holding you basically stagnant energy. When you have different emotions is energy, emotion. If you're very emotional and you haven't released, like let out those emotions, they're going to stay with you. And then they're going to manifest into a dis-ease within the body. And you don't even need to be doing that. But in the same sense, it depends upon our programs, it depends upon our soul placements, it depends upon many factors. But you get to pause and decide and choose what it is that you wish for yourself after fully accepting yourself and allowing for growth to begin to embody, you to begin to embody this growth. Because there is no mistake for you being here. Cannot stress that enough. No mistake. And with all that being said, we are 1:22 on my timer. Going to begin to close out. So we are finished with the cards at the moment. I know we only did one deck, one card. It is what it is.
When you're able.
And it's beautiful. I'm so grateful. And I'd like you to take the time and the moment presently right now in your now time, space, reality. You literally are just going to take a deep breath. You can put your palms open on your lap and you're just going to breathe in your nose. And then slowly breathe out with a sigh. How do we do that one more time? Breathing in. And breathing out. Releasing all things that do not serve you. We're going to do a 4-7-11 breath as well. So you're going to breathe in like you're sucking in a straw for 4 seconds. You're going to hold for 7. And you're going to slowly exhale out your nose for 11. Ready? And these are belly breaths. And when you're holding, you're relaxing your body. Okay? Alrighty. Breathing in like a straw. And we're going to do 2 more rounds. Breathing in like a straw. Slowly exhaling out your nose. Last one. Ready? Breathing in like a straw. So I wish to thank you if you have gotten this far in the video and listened to your soul's calling. I'd like to thank you for showing up for you, for taking the time, space, and energy to be here, to hopefully write and at least begin your own petition for yourself, for whatever you are clearing, as well as whatever you're bringing in. And understand and remember, your words are powerful. You are casting spells on a constant basis. And yeah, I feel complete. Oh, Ashe, and so it is. And until next time, stay blessed. I stopped using that word and I forgot. If you want to know why I stopped using that word, you can comment below, DM, whatever works. Very into I'm just getting visions of different things, so I'm gonna close out. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. If you feel that this video can in turn send value to any of your loved ones, family, friends, please feel free to share with them. And until next time, much love.